The mountains of the Austrian Alps, known for their challenging terrain, ever-expanding heights, and a slew of very interesting inhabitants. 30 miles, 13 peaks, and over 12,000 feet of elevation gain. That is the challenge my dad and I are going to be taking on today. The race started off with a normal introduction, grabbing your tracker, and everything else you would expect at a normal trail race.
Also es sollte mal bis 2 Uhr das Wetter passen.
The only problem here was we didn't understand the language. But it didn't matter, you know? It's just a trail race. How difficult could it be?
3, 2, 1 und somit ist die 11. Auflage des Trail and Sky Race hier am 16. August 2025 eröffnet. Wir wünschen euch allen das Beste und dass ihr...
We had no idea what we were getting ourselves into. The very beginning of the race began with a trudging uphill directly up a ski slope. No trail, they just said, hey, you see the top of that mountain? Get up there, just go ahead, just go ahead. And as you can see here, just running up that darn thing. Well, you know, running. We were hiking, just kind of meandering up there because we wanted to conserve our energy.
Hi, bud. I feel sick. Like my nose. So I'm breathing so heavy I can't breathe through my nose. Look at the baby. There it is. Sounded like a kazoo. The little one. Oh man. Saubach. Frick Saubach.
It ended up being about 3,000 feet of gain within the first mile and a half of this race, which is insane given the fact that that's a fourth of the gain of the entire thing. Going in hour and a half to the first peak, we were quite happy with that. That was exactly the pace that we were looking for, and the goal at this point was sub 10 hours. And then we got the absolute euphoria of our first downhill after trudging for an hour and a half up this first hill. Honestly, we were in pretty high spirits at this point. We had gotten past the first really big climb, made okay time, and I know what you're thinking, if you make the breakdown, the cutoff is 12 hours. Hour and a half, mile and a half. That's not gonna work. But you gotta keep into perspective here. We've gone through about a fourth of the gain in that very first chunk, so surely the race is, it's gonna get easier, right? Right? It's gonna get easier? Well, that's actually exactly what happened. It started moving really well. Little short bursts of uphill for nice coasting downhill. The trails weren't perfect, but that's okay. We were moving very, very well. We are quite happy with this pace so far. But then, about 4 miles in, the uphills actually started to get to me a bit. As you know, right now I'm training for Ironman Chattanooga at the end of September, and I thought this would be a good experience to see if I can really put out a prolonged effort. And Lord, did I not know the test that it would be, because these uphills were no joke for me. I was not prepared. I've done a lot of hiking and everything, but I hadn't really ran uphill that much. So here I was having to walk quite a bit on these uphills and take frequent breaks just to get my heart rate down, because as you'll see here, it was starting to get pretty difficult too early in, and that sub 10 hour goal was starting to slip away.
Four and a half in. Quite tired. To be honest, we're at that much ascent, 43 something. And man, not gonna lie, this is even harder than I thought it would be. All right, well, we gotta go up all that. So, wish me luck. keep going.
But we got to our second aid station, had a little check-in, and kept moving. We were still confident that we could get the job done.
Up on the mountain. How do you feel? I feel pretty good so far. Feels better than I do. Bet you want to be on the video? There you go.
Then, however, after cresting the tallest peak of the race, the trail started to get a lot more rough.
Peak number 4? Yeah. Peak number 4. Hachkogel, aka the highest point on the planet, I think, right? And we climbed from sea level? I know. It felt like it.
And honestly, at this point, I was feeling pretty good. The legs were feeling good. I was feeling not very tired at all, to be honest. I was really confident in our set goal of 10 hours. We were a bit behind, but I still thought we could do it. But it started to just be uphill after uphill after uphill. And that pace was really starting to decline, and that goal of sub 10 was starting to slip away. Luckily, I had a bit of a pick-me-up, which really helped my mentality, but that didn't mean it was going to change the pace. It just made me a little happier. But I'll take what I can get.
Hi, Deborah. Look at that one whipping its head around down there. See that?
None shall pass.
Do you guys like pets? Oh, hi! I guess you do like pets. This is what I needed.
None shall pass.
This is the rejuvenation. Hello, my people. Just quit looking at my legs. I need that salt. The rejuvenation. Hello. You guys are just chill, huh? What? You were gonna come up to me and not want to get pet.
Hey, what's up, Terry?
Rah, rah, rah. You guys are pretty cool. You guys are pretty cool. Highlight. Quit eating my toes. I have a whole flock. Hello, everyone. Don't run away. I'm chill, guys. Quit nudging me. Guys, these are my friends. You're right, they are. These are my friends. Harold, Daryl, Gerald, Gerald, and Betsy. Hello. Hello. Hi, guys. All right, that's enough. Back to walking. I mean running. What are we? A little over 8 miles in and 4 hours, 4 hour 20. It is not sub 10. New goal. Finish. Why didn't I decide to do like table tennis or something?
No, I didn't sign up for it.
Or like bowling. Perhaps curling. Chess. Bingo.
The pace was looking rough. These uphills were having a big toll on me personally. My dad, he's really trained on this. He was doing a lot better than I was. The frequent stops I was having to make on these tough inclines were really starting to take a toll on our time and pacing. We didn't think it was going to be too big of a deal, but then we found out about something. There wasn't just the final cutoff of 12 hours. There was incremental cutoffs throughout the race. And we saw an aid station coming up. normally would be great news, but in this case, this meant that it could be a cutoff. And it turned out that's exactly what it was. I don't have footage of it, but I'll explain it to you here. We got to this aid station and he told us, hey, you're about 45 minutes behind the cutoff, and you're gonna have to find the nearest ski lift, get your way over there, take it down, and get a bus home. And me and my dad were absolutely crushed, to be honest. We came all the way to Austria to do this race together, and this person at the aid station is telling us, hey, sorry, you just didn't make the cutoff. You're too far behind. You won't be able to make it. But walking away from that aid station, we realized that the person there seemed to have forgot something. He didn't take our trackers from us. So, after a bit of deliberation, me and my dad decided, let's just keep running it. Let's see, hey, maybe we can make that 12-hour cutoff, because right now we were on 15-hour pace, which won't make it. We need to shave off 3 hours. We're over, I think we are at about 10 miles at 6 hours, which, do the math, it's not gonna work. So we really had to pick up the pace. In my head, I was feeling absolutely defeated. We had come all the way out here just to fail this early on, not even halfway into the race. We cut the cameras and started to move.
Alrighty. Where are we at now? 14.4. 7 hours, 15 minutes. Drinking unclean water from a stream that hopefully doesn't hurt us. What can it give us? What do you call it? Giardia. Well, I only go where the cows go, so. They tried to DNF us, but we said no. And then the race director agreed with our argument. AKA, we got lucky. And that.
Now, we were moving well at this point. The trail had gotten a little bit better, and we were able to get some 15-minute miles in there and really start speeding up and feeling like, hey, we might be able to take this back. But we were still on pace for a 13.5-hour run. So we still needed to cut off an hour and a half. And this is when we met, honestly, kind of our saving grace, because we were really down in the dumps. We were thinking, hey, we might be able to do this, but this is gonna be really difficult. We don't know if the trail's even gonna be good enough to keep a fast enough pace to make it. But then we just met a really nice guy at the aid station, and honestly, it isn't anything specific that he said, but he was just so critical in this story. The way he was able to just talk to us genuinely, make us laugh, and just lift our spirits a bit really helped out. It seemed like, you know, someone actually believed in us. They weren't just, hey, you're behind the cutoff, go home. He knew we were behind the cutoff, the weather, it was getting bad, storms were closing in, but he just had some blind faith in us that we were gonna finish it.
Yeah, yes, please.
All right. Look, water.
Yes.
There you go. Very good.
Thank you so much.
There you go. You can give me the empty one. All right. How are you guys?
Great.
We're feeling pretty good.
Feeling pretty good.
This is challenging.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, just a little bit.
And you didn't expect that? So, I think, because that's exactly common here, I think that's gonna be thunder and stuff like that. So you don't want to take a long break here.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Normally you do,
Yep.
because you might be tired. But if that's thunder, you're unhappy.
Yep.
Yeah? So it's now in that direction. Yeah.
Yep.
Up that mountain,
Yep.
but not all the way up.
Yep.
There's a junction, and you go to that mountain.
We were there on
Yeah?
Monday. We actually walked
Okay.
there by
Hey
mistake.
guys,
Hi.
how are
So-
you?
Great. How are you?
Yeah, fine. Best.
So from that mountain, it's all sort of downhill flat. Yeah, but not
Awesome.
downhill in that direction. It's
Yeah.
downhill in that direction towards Saalbach.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's really almost nothing anymore compared to what you already did. I think there's thunder coming, so you want to continue.
Yep.
Yeah, there is also muesli bars, so if you want
Yeah,
one or
I'll
two
take
or
some.
5, take. Yeah,
Just so you know.
and I would suggest you continue.
All right.
Yes. Thank you.
The trail continued to get extremely rough, however, and it was starting to take a real toll. For me personally, on my feet, these jagged rocks stabbing into my shoes was miserable. It felt like I was running on balloons of blisters, but turned out to just be extremely painful pressure sores. It was bad. I'm telling you, every single step was pure agony. We were about 22 miles in at about the 10-hour mark. It was going to be a real test to see whether or not we were going to be able to make it before that 12-hour cutoff.
2.5 hours till cutoff and 8 miles to go. We'll be all right. We'll be all right. That's right. Ain't nothing but a peanut. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. I'm going over.
Ooh. We pounded through the next few miles. We were able to hold about 14-15 minute pace throughout these portions. The trail had gotten a bit easier, smoothed out to gravel, and we were able to really push the pace.
That's what I mean. Boom. 26.2 in 11 hours and 18 minutes. Yep. I'm kind of fast. What can I say?
We had about 3 miles to go and roughly 40 minutes. We had to really focus up here. It was mostly downhill, so we were able to just coast down as best we could in the agony that we were in at the moment.
Oh man. Stomach's starting to feel weird. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Ain't nothing but a peanut. I wasn't even trying really, if you think about it. It wasn't even that hard. Probably need to tack on a few miles, a few summits. More painkiller? Mainly the last one. My feet feel like they're gonna explode with every step. Yeah. Feel like you remember those space shoes from when I was a kid that make you jump high? That's what I feel like I'm wearing because of my sores. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, I'm running through the tunnel, running through the tunnel. My stomach is cramping. One more uphill. Letting them know we're coming, so they don't close it up. Yep. Probably the easiest ultra marathon of my life, to be honest. The thing is still up. I know. Oh, that's an audience. That's what the hell I'm talking about.
Wir haben 11 Stunden 55 Minuten auf der Uhr. Jetzt hat es angefangen zu regnen. Und die nächsten 2 Finisher des World Summit Paris im Jahre 2025. 55 Minuten auf der Uhr. Jetzt hat es angefangen zu regnen. Und die nächsten 2 Finisher des World Summit Paris im Jahre 2025 kommen zu uns ins Ziel. Herzlich willkommen. Und herzliche Gratulation an Luc Wiest. And Luc Wiest.
Thank you.
Luc, incredible race. So in 11 hours, 54 minutes and 35 seconds.
Congratulations on
Der gelernte Edition of the Trailers Paris. Also die letzten 5 Minuten des Rennens sind angebrochen. Passend dazu auch natürlich der Regen jetzt.
Thank you.
Es sind noch ein paar Athletinnen und Athleten auf der Strecke.
Thank you. Post-game interview. How do you feel?
I'm tired. My
Yep.
body hurts.
Did you have fun?
I hope I sleep tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was fun.
All done. Sammy, how was your time?
Oh, it was great. I love just watching your little dots move along the map, thinking,
Very
wow, that
slowly.
must suck.
Oh God, all the skin's coming off.
Hey, not bad. I want to see the bottom, what was hurting so bad.
I'm telling you, it's just pressure sores.
There's no joke. I thought I had like,
You would have had a blister if it was.
well, I thought I had a blister on my entire heel, like the bottom of the
Oh,
foot.
yeah.
Because it felt like I was running on a balloon. No, it's really not bad. I mean, little blisters, but wow.
That's it, everyone. We did it somehow. 5 minutes to spare, cutting off 3 hours throughout the race. We're able to finish it. I honestly don't know how. We were absolutely destroyed whenever that person at the aid station told us to essentially quit. And he didn't say it nice either. He told us, hey, go to that darn ski lift, find your own way home, because we're too far out here to take you back. And it was crushing. This was a serious test. of honestly just willpower. I knew my body could do it, but hearing someone outright tell you, hey, you failed, was absolutely soul-crushing. And the pride I have in my dad and I is tough to put into words with being able to push through that mental anguish. But all in all, I'm extremely proud of him, extremely proud of myself, and it was an absolute incredible experience. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this motivates you or inspires you to sign up for something you don't think you can do. All right? Thank you all so much for watching. Bye.